value is more than just a great price. That's why this segment is brought to you by Pick n Pay.
That's right, Ewan. It is International No Tobacco Day. And of course, Fransa Katz is in studio here today to tell us exactly what makes smoking so dangerous. Now, the world's view on smoking cigarettes has changed dramatically over the last century. The habit was once considered to be cool, sexy, good for your health, and widely enjoyed by many people. Today, smoking is considered to be a nasty, addictive habit that can end up killing you and those around you. And since it's International No Tobacco Day, we're looking at the harmful effects of smoking and ways to kick that bad habit. And here to help us is Fransa Katz from Pick n Pay Pharmacy. How are you, Fransa?
I'm very well, and you?
Wow, very, very well. I always am so amazed by how good you're looking, amazing
you're so
looking.
kind.
Wow, you're looking good, really you are.
Thank you.
So we are talking about the harmful effects of smoking.
Yeah.
Just to summarize, why exactly is smoking so dangerous?
Do you know smoking is one of the major causes of cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, stroke, and the reason for that is that the habit, the smoking, the tobacco, and all the carcinogens that's in the cigarette, it's not only the nicotine, it's everything else that's added. Actually poisons and damages not only your lungs, because that we all know, but it also poisons other parts of the body, organs in the body, because it restricts blood flow. So you'd find that you'd see on your skin, for instance, early aging, not enough oxygen to the skin. It also causes other types of cancer, mouth cancer, throat cancer.
Wow.
It's been found that around about 30% of other cancers, not just lung cancer, can be also attributed to smoking. Also causes erectile dysfunction in men as well. Yes.
Now, of course, we hear these things, and for me, it's very, very shocking. I would never want to smoke once I've heard that. But there are people who have started and who want to stop. What are some of the ways that they can actually try to stop smoking? Because I know it's very, very difficult once you start it.
It is, you know, it is an addiction. That is the whole thing. It's not a matter of just, oh, well, now I'm not going to smoke anymore. Maybe you don't want to smoke, but you can't stop the addiction. And there are products on the market that you can use to assist you. And I would emphasize the word assist, because essentially, the first thing you need to do is to make the decision. You have to decide, I want to stop. And then there are things that you can use to assist you. There are over-the-counter medications, or the one thing that you can use is like a gum. And that you would chew. It contains a bit of nicotine. And every time when you have a craving to smoke, you would chew the gum in a special slow way that it actually releases the nicotine. So you're still getting some nicotine, but that is to help the craving. And obviously, as it goes on day after day, the whole object is to then, you're not getting all the other bad stuff with it, and then to slowly decrease, decrease, decrease. But you're not supposed to chew the gum and smoke. It's instead of the cigarette. Then there's also something that is a mouth spray, same type of setup. When you have the craving to smoke, you stop smoking, but when you get the craving, spray in your mouth.
Just
again,
to
it's got
subdue
some, and it's got a little bit of nicotine, so it just stops that terrible part of craving. Because when you do stop smoking, apart from the fact that you're going to crave because it's an addiction, you know, you have side effects, headaches, withdrawal symptoms. So by putting a little bit of nicotine into the system, it just helps you to, you not experience all of that. And the whole idea is then to slowly reduce it and eventually stop. Then there are medications on prescription. That works very well. That you have to go and see your doctor. A lot of patients have stopped smoking with the help of the medication. Interesting enough, the one tablet that is used, and why it is on prescription, is it's actually was made as an antidepressant. And then the doctor who was giving it to his patients noticed that the patients that were smoking suddenly didn't feel like having a cigarette anymore. And actually that way they realized, but hang on, this drug seems to work for the addiction of cigarettes and nicotine. And then it has been put on the market as well, not only as an antidepressant, but also to help cravings.
That's so interesting. And then I read something about a water vapor cigarette, a fake cigarette.
Yes. I'm sure some people have seen it out there. At the moment, right now, the Medical Control Council in South Africa is actually rescheduling it.
Okay.
Scheduling it too early in the morning. So so at the moment they're not readily available because they are going to have a look and see if there's a nicotine content in it. But it's to help with the habit of this.
That's that habit.
You know, because you can stop the craving and then you still feel, but after my cup of coffee, I need something,
fingers,
you know. So that is a way also to stop, where you can smoke. It works on water vapor with a cartridge that you put in, but at the moment it's being looked at by the NCC.
Wow, Fransa, thank you so much.
It's
this is
a pleasure.
great topic. I think it affects a lot of people. It's not a subject that, of course, we say just stop, because I don't think it's that easy to stop.
It isn't.
And one shouldn't just say go cold turkey, but you've given us some great tips on how to, go about the process of trying to stop smoking.
I would just want to end off saying that if anybody would like to stop and would like to use an aid, make sure with your doctor, check that you can take something before you just go out and do it.
And we've got our Pick and Pay help desk number on the screen right now. So if you need any help, if you want to find out what those tips are again, please feel free to call that number. Thank you so much, Fransa.
It's a pleasure.
Always lovely chatting to you.
Thank you.
And we will be back right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.